Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video I'm here to update you on my Partners in Cream project pan. This is my June update, I believe. So I'm here to let you know how I went on all of these products in June. I'll let you know if I am doing any rollouts, roll-ins, if I've met my goal on any of them, and all of that jazz. So without further ado, let's jump on into it. Semi-successful month. We might start with probably my favorite product that I have been using from this project this past month. This is the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Butter Biscuit. So I am just trying to hit pan on this one. I think maybe if I hit pan over the next week or so, I might continue to use it, make the pan a bit bigger until the next update. But for now, I have a very considerable dip going on here. I don't know whether you're going to be able to see. Might be a little bit hard to show on screen there, but it's a very decent dip and I do feel like I am going to hit pan any day now. I'm not exactly sure how deep the pans are on this one, so I guess only time will tell. When I hit pan, I will definitely be able to know exactly how deep these pans are. Like I said, if it's like the next week that I hit pan on it, I'm going to continue to use this one for the remainder of the month and expand that pan a bit and then roll it out. If it's not done by next month, I'll apply that same theory again to the next update. So that one's going well, and like I said, I am really enjoying this. So I'm not pushing myself, I'm not forcing myself to use it. I only use it when I want to use it, which at the moment is every single day because I really enjoy this bronzer. Next we might do the product that I guess I've made the most progress on. That's my Airy Perez copper eye pencil. I think I've used probably over a centimeter of this one. So this is how much I have left of this one. So it's still, I guess, a little bit wider than my palm, but it's getting very close to being not as wide as my palm. I think by the next update, I'll definitely have this one smaller than the width of my palm, which is really cool to see. It's actually getting to the point where I kind of get it a little bit lost in amongst my cup of things that I have, all my products I'm panning like this and lipsticks and different bits and pieces I have in a cup, and it's getting lost in that at the moment because it's starting to get to the point where it's quite shorter and quite a lot shorter than everything else. But I'm making really good progress. I think maybe another 2 or 3 months on this one before I get it finished. I'm not using this every single day, but when I do use it, I have to basically resharpen it because the pencil itself is a little bit stiff. I like using this to create a bit of a wing, especially for my neutral looks that I've been doing with my eyeshadows that are in my Pan Those eyeshadows. But when I do a wing, I need to sharpen this to a bit of a point, otherwise it's a really fat wing, and I like my wings to be quite sharp on the end. So that's why I have been getting through it a little bit more. And then we have my Stila Magnificent Metal. This is a shimmer and glow in the color Kitten. So my goal on this one was to use it 15 times, and this month I did finally get to my 15 uses goal. There's not much product left in here. It's kind of all, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it's kind of all really built up around the top there. So I think that I will probably roll this one out because, to be honest, I'm getting a little bit sick of it. It's still a really nice color. The next one, I am so stinking close. This is the product that I was talking about at the start of the video, where it's got maybe a handful of uses left in it, and that is my MAC Strobe Cream. I am down to here, I'm at the point where I really have to squeeze it and bend and manipulate the tube to get any kind of product out. So I'm all the way down the bottom here. I didn't even mark it. God, I'm the worst project panner. Give me a second. Yes, so I am down to probably a bit below that line, but that's the main part where I have to fold it to get any product out. So there's a tiny little bit left down the bottom. It's all collected down the bottom here. I can still get some out if I manipulate the tube enough. So again, I thought this would be done by now. I thought it would be well and truly done. I've been using this very regularly, but unfortunately it's just still holding on. There's still some product left in it. So I'm going to roll this over for another month, and this one I'm almost certain will be finished probably by the end of next week. Okay, the next product, which is one that I am also rolling out because I've met my goal on it, is this guy right here. This is my Mecca Max highlighter stick. So my goal on this one was to use it 50 times. There was no way I was going to have a goal of finishing this one up. But my goal within the 50 uses was to get it down below the cap here when it was completely wound down. And I've basically completed that. I've basically reached that goal. When I have it wound down, you can only see like the tiniest little bit left that peeks over the top of the rim there. This is how much I have left. So there's still a shit ton of product in this highlighter stick, which is totally fine. I've used it like a decent amount again over the past month. I really like this product. I think it leaves a really nice finish on the skin, and I got some good use out of it. I managed to make some usage progress on it, wear it down. Really proud of myself, and I'm going to roll this one out because I have reached my 50 use goal on it. You might see this come back in maybe in another round of this project next year when I feel like coming back to it, because it's a nice product. Last but not least is another product that I thought that I would have finished, but today I was like, what the frick, let's get my money well and truly, my money's worth well and truly out of this product. So I decided to cut it open, and holy guacamole, there's a shit ton of product left in this one as well. So this is my Hourglass Veil Primer. So it got to the point over basically, I want to say almost the entirety of the last month, that it was quite difficult to get the product out of the tube. And then today I was like, why not just chop her open and scoop her out, and that way I don't have to like dick around with this tube and try and manipulate the product out. So I did that. I'm kind of wishing I didn't, because look how much product I got out of the tube. Like, I was having to really manipulate this and bend and squeeze and wiggle to get any kind of product out. As soon as I chop the bugger open, this is how much is in there. So I think that this amount of product here will probably take me like 2 or 3 months to use up. So same product, scooped it out of here and into the little jar here. So now we are proceeding with what we have in this little tub here. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. I think the fact that I've scooped it out will probably mean that I will go through it a bit quicker. Like, just by default, I'll probably go through it a bit quicker because I'll probably be using a little bit more, just because it doesn't have the control that the tube had. I am rolling the Stila Magnificent Metal out, and I'm also rolling the Mecca highlighter stick out. But I'm going to roll in a product right now to replace my Mecca, my MAC strobe cream, because I think this one will be done really, really quickly. So I've got a product to replace that basically straight away. So for the next month, I will have essentially 7 products in the project as opposed to just 6. That all being said, let me show you what my products are that I'm going to roll in. The first one is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the liquid version, and this is in Moonstone. I have one of the small like little sample tubes here. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm basically intending on using this the same way that I was using the strobe cream. So I was using the strobe cream essentially as a illuminating primer. So I'm going to test it out with this. I'm going to see what the color's like and what the formula's like. If it's a goer, I'll just continue to use it until it's completely done. If it's shite, I'll have to try and figure out another way that I like to use it. It might just be a matter of only using it on my high points as opposed to all over my face. And when I look at this in the light, it looks like I am down to about halfway on this one. So I'll let you know next month how I'm getting on with this one and how I've figured out that I like to use it. Further, to replace my Stila Magnificent Metal, I'm going to roll in my Sydney Grace liquid or cream eyeshadow in the color Master Plan. So this is a full tube. I've barely even used this. It's been in my collection for just under a year now and I've barely touched it. So I wanted to grab it out to give it a little bit of use. Definitely not intending on completely finishing this one up because this one would take me maybe like 6 or 7 years of daily use to completely get through, because a little bit of these goes a very long way. But I think I just want to aim for, say, like 20 uses. I think that's a good goal to sit with, and that way I might have at least the tube. If I do aim for 20 uses, the tube might not be so like full when I use it next time, if that makes sense. Like the tube is almost like busting at the seams. There's that much in there. So I think with 20 uses, it might be to the point where the product is like, it's a little bit looser in there, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go with 20 uses on that one. 20 uses, it'll probably take me a couple of months to reach 20 uses, just because I always like to really focus on my pan, those eyeshadows. And the last one that I'm going to rotate in, this is not replacing like for like. This is a new product that is coming into the project, and this is the Becca Beach Tint Shimmering Souffle and Watermelon Moonstone. I think I had this in the project last year and I put a usage goal on it, and I'm going to do that again. I really liked how this looked on the skin. It looked really nice and natural and glowy and youthful. It's like a creamy souffle type of formula. It blends really nicely on the skin. I think for this one, I'm going to be really ambitious and set myself a 50 uses goal. So we'll keep this one in there. I think with 50 uses, it might have another really good dint in it as well. So I'm gonna set 50 uses on this one, 20 on this one, and then completely having this one done. We're continuing on with the usage goal with some of these products. I think having the usage goals, it really helps me to grab out products in my collection that I'm kind of scared to reach for as I want to completely use this product up. So it lets me use up more of my collection, get a little bit more use across other products in my collection. That is my update on my Partners in Cream. Let me know down in the comments box how you're going on your cream products. While you're down there, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel down below for future content. You can join my membership for extra perks and applaud this video if you like. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.